What review?
Recording reset.
I
I'm
think
gonna
I
go
might
to
go
our.
play
I'm
Tom.
gonna go to our.
Hey, for the maps that I played Genji on, can you like spectate me for the whole map, gang?
No.
It was
No.
worth a shot. No, it was worth a shot. Okay, you had to try.
No. Oh, whoa, that was way too far ahead.
I'm gonna eat raw noodles that I found in the kitchen. BRB.
Alright. So here, we got this. So on this map,
I wasn't playing, so I'm just gonna leave.
okay, well,
I have to go
that's not a
anyways.
good reason, but we were way too spread out. We were way too forward this first point. Holy crap. Because, actually just looking back, alright, at this first engagement, we have 3 people up here, 4 people, and our Lucio is fucking going over the sky, and we're not getting speed boosted, because otherwise, in all honesty, we probably would have been where my shield was already, if not further. So that hurt. They had a lot of shield break. I died. I don't know what Darkness is doing. I don't know who he's healing, but I think he was healing the Reaper, but that was just a bad engage. So we fell back towards a point, which is good. In all honesty, that was very good. But then after that, we just completely got screwed over because we had no healing or any tanks, so it was just bad. We didn't kill a single one, also. I was a little too aggressive here, but I didn't realize I was getting flanked, in all honesty.
That's what they all say. What's up? What's up,
So
Exploit?
this is okay. This is still okay. Got a nice flank. I do like the flank, but also like we're not using the Lucio to boost people back, which kind of hurt us. We all dove the same side, and the Lucio distracted here. That was good. We needed to get this Reaper earlier. That was our big problem. We just couldn't deal with it really enough. That sucked. It was good boop on our part though. And then I don't know why, but Clue decides to fucking charge them. Right there, that was probably really bad. And then this entire fight is just.
Guys, it's like paranormal activity.
I'm doing the review, please.
Well, I mean, none of my parents are so I don't know what's happening.
I'm doing the VOD review.
Okay, I guess my mic is just cutting out really bad right now. I said paranormal activity is happening at my house right now because like no one's home and none of my parents are answering their phone. So, like I have no fucking clue what's happening.
Okay, well apparently my mic is broken too. I'm doing the VOD review. That was a good engage. This engagement by us is good. We finally got our shit together and actually worked as a team. Although I'm over here, there are 2 people and we have 5 on 2. And alone against the McCree, I die. So that's kind of bad. Honestly, we probably needed.
I mean,
probably need. Look, I'm not.
What are we watching? I don't see.
This is the VOD review.
okay, the cons there. Kid called out the McCree a bunch,
Like
but everyone
7
ignored
times.
him.
7
Yeah, like
times.
he called it out a bunch.
I called it
but
out
at the
before. Wait, ready? I'll tell you when I started calling out this McCree. I will show you. I can literally show you the exact moment. So we do this engage. I call him out right there, right as that wall goes up.
Yeah.
Right?
And he keeps on calling it out. But there is one thing. Since it's more of an objective game, going to point there is fine
No,
from
yes,
the rest of the
exactly.
team.
But here's the thing, though. We have our comp is really brawler. I wanted one person. I just needed healing or like a one bit of fire. So I'm calling him out. I see him, I'm shooting him, calling him out, calling him out. Why can't one, like even with darkness for like half a second just flick over towards me?
Yeah.
Out? Yeah, like that. Like you guys took point. That was good. But also like he got away, and that would have just been a really good reset on our part because this is time he's getting ults charged, and otherwise he's just not. And also it takes them longer to regroup. And also it changes momentum a little bit more if you get a full wipe because it's just more staggering to the other team, like on a mental level. It's just more mind games as well. Like there's just so much more value.
And there
also
is
like you guys like
one...
right here, we're really far up. Like they're breaking barrier every time I put it up, which is fine. So I'm fine with being aggressive. But then if you watch, we don't really back up. Like we kind of start backing up, but we can't really because Clue's trying to get this nice flank versus everyone should have just been hiding on point, waiting to just go for that big attack together.
I'm confused. What are we watching?
The VOD.
What?
Twitch.
I'm not. I don't see anything.
I'm
though.
recording it.
It's on Twitch.
Yeah.
It's a
If you want to
stream?
watch it, go to my
Yeah,
go
it's
to
a
my
stream.
thing. Yes. And
Yeah.
it's getting
Okay.
recorded otherwise. So yeah, again, should have been there. Aqua just got completely fucked because he
Yeah.
got hooked.
Aqua was
Aqua got
unlucky.
hooked. That was fine.
Yeah,
He-
that
he
was
just,
unlucky.
he was a ball. He was
But
he was
Clue-
just like a fucking ball in soccer. He just got banged
Mhm.
around. I do like the suicides. Thank
That
you.
punch is
The-
like
the-
a baby.
No, yeah, the suicides were good, but the one problem is we had no time to suicide.
Yeah,
and
you were
Yeah,
like
yeah.
8% away,
Yeah.
so
Well,
if anything,
actually-
I probably
actually, if-
wanted.
Actually, in that case, we would have been fine, except Darkness backed off. The suicides were fine because you guys were getting focused anyway. If Darkness hadn't backed up so far, we might have been able to do it. I really liked this map though.
This map was great. To be completely honest, I probably would have preferred if you guys just stood on point because of how much, because of the percentage. But
Yeah, that's why I was like, I called that out in mid-match. I was like, we're way too
Yeah.
far up, way too far up, way too far up. We're very good at getting like communication-wise on picks and shit like that, but we're very bad at strategy-wise for that exact same reason. So that was Lucio's speed boosting here. That's good. That's nice.
That's
I'm here before
fine.
anybody else. I somehow get the pick on Moira because she fades. Like the hit on her, that was complete crap.
What's the timestamp?
that was lucky.
Yeah, that was just complete luck.
That
was
was
a good call out
lucky.
on the left. Also, there was a good wall on the left.
That's a good wall.
Yeah, that was actually a good wall.
Careful about those charges, because as soon as you take down your barrier, the McCree did get the stun on you, but they
No,
just
I was
weren't
trying to
able
bait
to
out
do
the
enough
stuff.
damage.
Because I baited. So I was at the wall here, right? And
The
I saw the
timestamp.
wall
Okay.
up. Yep, I saw the wall up right here, and I go for it. I'm
Right
standing
here?
here. Yeah, I'm just standing here. I know
You
no matter
charge
what happens,
where?
because I have time on the wall, right? If the McCree's gonna stun me because he doesn't know if this wall's gonna break because we have comms,
Here
and
we
this hog also hooks me, so I get both. I bait out both stun and hook.
You're lucky. Actually, no, that was a
And
good
then I
bubble.
just kill
from
everybody.
Cloud. That was a good bubble from Cloud. I didn't realize you had
Yes.
the bubble up.
Dude, I got so much
yeah,
value.
yeah. We
And
also called out
so-
that he had bubble as well, so that was.
Dude,
just
look
a
at all
good
this
play.
value
Yeah.
I'm about to get.
Yeah, but also at the same time, we bait out all of their stuns. We instantly kill the McCree. We anti the hog, and the rest of their team are really low, besides Mercy. And we're all
Yeah.
at everyone but me was at full. So that was honestly like, if there's a time to do it as Reinhardt, that's the time to do it. And then we fell back towards point a little awkwardly. We probably should have been a bit better about that. But it was okay.
You got lucky that the McCree didn't kill your Lucio there.
Yes, we got very lucky. But yeah.
But I mean, it's a
Yes.
Lucio. So.
Yeah.
He can
Look
get
how
back.
good. Look at this junk right, dude. He's so good.
Clue's just sitting here like,
you wanna
look at this
up
jump.
top.
Alright, so
Look at this jump that I'm so
Yeah.
good.
so
Oh yeah, I go behind, and then I think I
this
get
entire
trapped.
in all honesty though, okay, so right there I was calling out that they were outside.
Yeah, it was
I don't know
horrible.
if you
Tyler.
heard me.
You went.
Yeah, I
you
don't
went
yeah,
for
I don't know
the
I don't know if you
Roadhog.
heard me. I was
I
calling out
thought you
where
said
the
the
others
do.
were.
I thought you said the do it, so I popped tire and I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
wait,
I
you
did. I did.
He,
and
he
I
did, but he was
I did.
calling it that
I
it was
did when they were
outside.
at the door, alright? And then you popped tire
Oh.
like 12 seconds late, and then I called out where they were so you could tire them, and you tired the hog.
Yeah.
That's what happened in that play.
I wasn't in a good position, so I was like, I don't
Okay.
know, dude.
No, if you're not in a good position to like do it, just say no, hold off, and then tell me when you're ready instead.
I was
rather
gonna
than
wait for
just
them to
popping.
push in and then put the tire down. And
Yeah, yeah, and
yeah.
I heard you say that, so I called out when they were pushing in. Like I actually was looking for when they were pushing in, because they were all grouped up.
Like
They
where
were
they are
waiting
right
outside.
now, that's when I was gonna pop tire.
Ah, okay. So you want to be when they're on point, rather. Okay.
Yeah.
That's just a
When they're about to
communication
go.
thing. Okay, that makes much more sense.
So the backline went for one Reaper and left Kid to die.
Yep. As usual.
But
But
as you, but
No, but,
they
like, okay,
ignored the
so-
Mei and let the Mei get three
So,
massive
yeah, yeah.
phases
So,
off.
so here, I get this. All right, Darkness is here. In all
Mhm.
honesty, Darkness, like I know he's not in the thing, but this
he
is a
doesn't have
very
line
bad-
of sight.
No,
That's
this
not
is
a good
terrible.
spot.
as Ana, this is terrible. You either want to be up here on this ridge line, where because you also have a mega right here through the wall. You have a mega, so you can heal yourself for a lot more. Or where Clue is. And honestly, Clue, in all actuality, should be just hammering this side. So like,
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
can
that's what
stand.
I was.
Yeah, you can stand like
Got
by
trapped there.
like right around here. You have such a good line of sight. You can get so much damage, and you can fall back to a med pack, or you can just fall back towards point, and you got healing immediately right there.
Yeah.
Which is fine. Mika is I don't know what hell he's doing right here. He's way too with the team, but he's healing people that are full. In all honesty, he probably should have been with the tanks a little bit to just try to boop them back and buy some more time. And they're just not focusing the Mei. They're focusing Clue. No. In this instance, they're trying to get Clue and Mika. They're focusing this area right here.
But
So
they
that
let
was
the
very
Mei
good.
get 3
Yeah,
massive
exactly.
pieces off. So
And I mean, and immediately Clue, as soon as that ends, Clue shows why that they were focusing him, which just helped with their the mental game. And we're just calling out where the hog is, dude.
dude,
Yeah,
that was hilarious.
that was so.
the
that was
hog
such
was
bullying.
trying so hard to survive, and he's like,
No,
I
in
just
all
got
honesty,
booped.
that was their mistake. In all honesty, that time they should have just gone for it.
Oh, you see that
Good
trap,
spot.
guys?
Yeah, this was a good spot right here by you. But in all honesty, that trap is probably should have just been over here covering your own butt because you have such a freaking abusive.
Oh my god, I didn't even notice him. What?
Yeah, you have such an abusive hold on that freaking on that center side. You need to put the trap left so that way you know when they're coming. So that way you can start falling back towards the team.
Yeah, I
Because
would have
you just-
known they were coming there then.
Yeah, exactly. Like your trap in that one case should be like a widow mine. So I stunned them to get the Moira ult. I think we're out. Oh, you got a big anti. I didn't even notice you got the anti.
Yeah, the anti-
Yep.
pretty
That was a good
massive.
clean. Oh, did he hook the tire? Oof.
And I killed him anyway.
Oh,
He
that's
hooked
great.
the tire, dude. I feel so
That's
bad.
great.
I feel so bad. Yeah, because he's going in
We
here.
have to watch this.
Yeah, he's like, ah, I'm gonna get Clue. He's ready for it. And here it is. He's like, I'm gonna get him, Tire. I feel so bad. I feel so bad.
he tried to big brain that, but you just outbrained him.
Yeah. No, it was just the timing that was off. But that first point, besides a couple of mistakes, is okay. I probably pushed out a little, like a couple steps too far forward as Ryan, but I'm used to having, because I play with a different group and we're a little bit more aggressive. Like we're way more aggressive.
Kid?
So I get more aggressive healing, yeah.
Honestly, I would have honestly preferred. There, can you go back? Actually, this is easier to explain if I'm on the map. So, can you pause it?
Yeah.
You can still, yeah.
Yeah.
Pause.
Yeah.
Pause.
Okay, there's a delay.
Yeah. I forgot that there was a delay. Go to one of the spawns. One of the spawns.
Yeah.
That's... Oh, right. There's a delay. So, you know the choke, like the choke right in front of you right there?
Yes.
That's a great place to defend.
No, yeah, I know, but I'm talking
Right
about...
here?
But every time we came from the fights, everyone is recovering this area, and if I push up this way, I can't fall back to point because of where darkness is set up.
Oh, I'm just talking about in general, like on this map. I would have rather the team just to be pushed up that far anyways, like just as a team,
Yep.
because it's just such an easy place to defend.
No, yeah. So like, right. So I want to go to a point where they're not pushing. Okay. So as you can see, I'm over here, right? When they're not pushing, I'm trying to defend and give area here. But if I go too far, what happens is because of the way that I know I've played with Darkness and Mika enough, because of the way I know that they play, if I go this far up to like maybe here, no matter how fast I back up, no one's gonna cover this stairwell. Like if Clue, because Clue's over here and we told him to go over here, that's fine. When they're pushing us normally, if he covers this stairwell, I have the liberty to move up because we can call out if they're going left. So which is fine. But otherwise, I can't push up because as a Reinhardt, I just can't get back. I just don't have enough mobility. As Sigma, hell freaking yes. I'm just pushing up my shield right to there, and I'm just going to hammer off the side of this wall right here, and it's going to reflect in.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm talking about. Like, can you go back a little bit?
What if they go all the way around up top though
Just-
on the left?
no,
Yeah,
that's
but
too far.
here's the thing though.
Just
But we
hold
can
around
see-
that, like, space.
Oh, like that Dune buggy thing?
Yeah, the
I'm
Doom.
holding
Yeah.
around this.
Doom Muggy.
Holding around this.
Hold around that.
Yeah,
Like
but,
the entire team, not
Yeah.
not just the Reinhardt. Because
yeah.
then
No,
you're
but, yeah.
you're
Even me.
gaining space. You're forcing them. You're not giving them as much space, and you have so much space.
Yeah, but
that
also remember that they're
Ana
burning my
can be in
barrier.
a safe location.
No, I agree, but also remember that they have that Orisa, Hanzo, and Roadhog are all focusing my barrier every single time it's up. So I have 0 barrier, like it's not used. I can't fall back. No one can fall back from that point. London, this team in this league, all they do is focus barriers. Every time my barrier was up, my barrier was like 0 HP. No, I agree with what you're saying. I'm just saying for this team, I just don't know if it's a good thing against this team.
Yeah, for me, I just play way too aggressive, anyways.
Yeah,
So,
no, but that's
for
fine.
me-
That's fine if the entire team is aggressive, but as a team, we're more defensive, so as a tank, I have to adjust to that.
Yeah.
I like this
Like, but look,
because if it's
see, but look, see,
aggressive and
I'm
you're
not
defensive,
not
medium.
aggressive tank, alright? I'm going towards their spawn to get a Moira.
Oh,
Alright?
you're an aggressive tank
Yeah.
easily.
I need to be I need to be aggressive, but I need to be defensive in positioning. That's how I have to play around the team, because that's just how we're used to playing around it. I definitely should probably be a bit more aggressive in positioning. A
Okay,
little bit.
we
Yeah,
ran into
but, like-
problems on this map.
You could have been a little bit. You could have had a little bit more of an aggressive.
No, that's what I'm saying. My positioning should definitely be a little bit more aggressive at the least, yeah. Like, I should at least
I
go
wasn't with you
past
guys
that
here.
pole.
I wasn't with you guys here. See what I'm doing?
Yeah, Clue. Why weren't you with them?
Because I was. You know what? Shut up.
He was... No, we
Okay,
told him to go
I
there.
was trying
no,
to
we told him to go there.
Did you?
Yeah, we told
Did you?
him to
I don't
go
think
there.
you did.
No, we told him go to the left because they kept pushing center, right? And I'm like, look, if he goes left, it's just such a
No, I was
punishing
all the
thing
way in
to
the
get
right.
you.
I was all the way in the right, spamming the
Yeah,
bridge.
like he was spamming the bridge.
Yeah, I just wanted more. I wanted to farm tire as fast as possible, so I figured I could push them. Like because they're pushing you to the left, I can maybe like.
We're talking
Space in the
about
back line.
the map that we were on.
Oh, okay.
We're not
So
talking
we
about
are
this
talking
map.
about this
Yeah.
one?
Right in the beginning, just look at me right in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was bad, but he came back towards team because they don't
Yeah,
have
he
mobility.
came back to
No,
it.
but,
That's
but also we know that they didn't play Lucio because they hadn't played it for 2 maps.
I just want some
and
cheeky
it-
cards
Like,
in
this
my
is the
retreat
game
suit.
mode to play Lucio, so we probably like we can in like intuition, user intuition, to infer that they're not gonna have a Lucio. This was the map where we had really good healing. I'm gonna be honest, as the main tank, we had really good healing. Also, that was just unfortunate right over here
This was a messy fight from what I remember.
on our side.
Yeah,
No, just in general, it was just a messy fight.
yeah.
No, but like, look. So this was fine. My barrier was this was really messy. But then you start getting the freeze. So then they go to save the Orisa, and the next thing that happens is that they fall and who are they targeting there?
I think they wanted to hit the Orisa with that immortality. Save her.
No.
But-
Yeah, I know. I don't think it's the Orisa on the immortality. But who the heck were they targeting when I went in? Because I just walked past the Orisa. Like I walked past their entire team. Just watch. They're
The hook
targeting
shoulda
May.
came-
Oh no, they're on May. They were targeting May, and that allowed me to just clean up both
Mm-hmm.
healers and then get the other tank and the retreat.
Yeah.
So and then you guys just had Hog. Honestly, in all honesty, that was almost very bad from on our support side. Like that was really close to being very bad. They could have turned that around next push.
I want to see my tire. Where's my tire?
73. He's teabagging.
Oh,
You
it's
see that?
my nades. Look at my nades, bro. You see how my nades go in their spawn? Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, dude.
In all honesty, when we know that they're in spawn, you might actually want to shoot over this wall and shoot over the house. Like if you aim really high, because you can get them and you can start
Really?
getting them forced to take left. Like you
I'm
can
gonna have to
actually
look
force
into that.
styles of play. Yeah.
I mean, to be
Well, that
fair,
was
they
good,
knew
though.
they knew you
Yeah.
were having they know you have a Junkrat and you're just spamming that. So if they just wait for a reload, they can get by that choke very easily. So be careful about how much you actually
No,
spam
yeah,
in those.
Yeah, exactly. But we've been working on reload canceling, so that's less of an issue. That was an amazing tire, by the way. That hit almost every single person. That was probably one of the best tires.
It kind of separated their team too.
Well, it separated their team,
It got
both
two.
Helios-
It won the fight.
It got two, and then it put both tanks at half or less. So that was honestly one of the best tires ever.
And they switched pharmacy
Battle.
because they're jealous.
That was with the pharmacy.
Honestly,
The pharmacy died at the opening.
Oh.
Yeah. At the opening
Yeah.
of that fight, the fire was
Well,
dead.
they're
'cause
bad.
Dark
They're
was
really
focused.
bad, so it doesn't matter.
No, dude, this is the team that won last season. The exact team, and we.
No, they're
4-0.
bad. Sorry.
Oh
They're bad.
no. Okay. The
Oh, he
reason.
killed me once.
Okay, so where you were was not a very good location. Clue. But yeah.
Yeah, I would kind of assume. I knew that when I died. I'm like, wait.
So
This-
that was unlucky from the Hoggle.
Yeah.
Kid.
Yeah,
Um,
that was honestly unlucky. I want to see what happened on point though. So I go in, you guys push past. I'm calling out Mercy, and
So you're down both of
Yeah.
your DPS. So
Yeah.
you get two. You
But-
guys are
yeah.
focusing
Well, no,
the hog,
no,
which is
are we?
fine. He's ulting.
Oh, yeah, we were.
Then okay.
I was actually trying to focus Mercy, but I got shoved in a corner.
Yeah.
'Cause she
Well,
was 1
okay.
HP,
Well,
yeah.
there you got hit into a corner, so it's
Yeah.
fine focusing, trying to hit the hog because the hog was keeping you there. The hog went down.
Yeah. No, but I'm trying to show where this Mercy was, because she was so far out of position. Like, we should have had her.
Oh, she was horrible. Out of
Like, look at this. She's right here. I see her go in as I charge, alright? And I'm like, get this Mercy, get this Mercy, get this Mercy. So she's just hiding here. We aren't focusing
What the-
Mercy, we're focusing Hog. We need to kill the healer. And then she gets the res.
Mm-hmm.
We really needed to kill, because if we killed her, then it would have just been Farah, McCree, and Hog, and we could have won that. Like, straight
But
up.
If I was
honestly-
alive, I honestly could have killed her.
Hold on. Why was our Lucio just on point the whole time
Because it was Mika.
instead of trying to heal
It's
me?
Mika. It's
Okay.
Mika. I've been trying to talk to him and get him to, like, actually, get better, because he thinks he's a god, but, in 1v1s he is, but this isn't 1v1s.
Not at all. Yeah.
So,
You just stayed on point that
won't
whole
doubt that
time
he's
that
a
we
god
pushed
in
up.
Yeah, I can't doubt that he's a god in 1v1s, but again, the teamwork is key. If you're Lucio, you should never be leaving the team. No one gives a fuck about the point if everyone's not on point.
Yeah.
Also, he never taxis.
Yes, he never taxis. And then he just gets obliterated here because he's the only one there instead of fighting with the team. Like, literally, I know it's cliche, but we have a funny saying in, like, my really close friend group. It's from the Fast and the Furious, ride together, die together. And that's honestly how you should just play Overwatch.
Also, if he was with us, he could probably pick off the Mercy.
Yeah. Also,
So
what's he
far-
doing?
that
What's he
was
doing
Hartford.
so far back? He's
I
so
get
far
hooked.
back.
I get
Yeah.
hooked.
Look,
here.
look, just watch him, And then he speed
no, I
boosts
don't.
the
Yeah,
healer,
you would be.
but where are you guys
If you're
going?
playing Lucio, you need to be in the front.
Yeah. No, exactly.
Yeah.
But, like, where is he going? Quote unquote.
Can you look at that tire?
No.
Why do you want to see like your play so
No,
bad?
because I want to
Because
know what I
he's
did.
God.
Like, this is bad.
You do know they're in your replays too?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, but I want to hear you guys' input on that tire right there.
No,
'cause
that was
I
bad.
thought that was
That was
horrible.
bad.
Yeah, that
Okay,
was horrible.
Clue. I'm telling you right now. All right, I'm gonna analyze it. You want me to fucking analyze this? I'm gonna analyze this
Yes,
so
it's
hard.
horrible.
Yo, pull a
and-
Jane, pull a Jane.
No, I'm gonna
horrible, dude,
analyze this
please.
from just your point of view. All right, so you're gonna go in. This is a really good spot. I really like
Yo,
what you're
great
doing
junk.
here. No, I really like what he's doing here. Honestly, your angle is off, so that probably would have been okay. You go in here. First mistake right there. Going in. Second mistake, tiring. So I'm gonna break that down. So your first mistake
Okay.
was going in at that time, at that spot. All right, because no, just hear me out. One, we're mid-fight. We're down 3. I know you don't necessarily know that, but it was bad. 2, we have a Baptiste. We haven't forced that immortality this fight, so we should know that he has that. So Tyra's just gonna be useless. 3, also look at bridge. So we know they're on bridge. We know they're holding that spot. That's literally just a death wish. Like, you're literally just hopping into their team. If you're gonna do it, at least go around this diagonal, so that way they have to come to you. And as they, if you use the quiet tire glitch, you can actually surprise
No,
them
it doesn't
at
work
least a little
anymore.
bit. Oh, it doesn't work anymore. Oh, well,
No.
at least you can come over the
That's a
top.
while ago.
You can come over the top or come around the side, and you can get the 2 healers, which are out of position, or the Mercy McCree, because you can come this side. Or yeah, just like literally anything but.
Are you talking about riding on the temple?
I'm literally just talking about anything that Clue, like this entire play by Clue was just
It was
bad.
bad.
this is what I'm saying. Like, you can get really awesome tires, and you're really good at doing this kind of stuff.
Yo,
But sometimes
low-key,
you get a little too greedy, but in that case, you were so greedy. Because we had Grav, right? So we're trying to get Grav and have you to tire or grab Blizzard,
Yeah.
and that would have just been like end of the fight. Like, we would have just won. And then you got picked here. We were really spread out.
Dude, I don't understand. Look at that. How long is that, dude? Look how long that is.
It's 1.0 hook, actually. And then Darkness
Why,
gets
dude?
booped because no one's grouping up in this room, and so I'm trying to get people out, and I keep telling people go right, but no one's moving right for a couple
This is
seconds.
what Exploded's
Oh,
talking about.
Yeah.
this was a lucky fight. You should not have won this fight.
Oh, no.
Yeah, in a
No,
normal
we
game, you
really
definitely
should.
would.
Look what I'm doing. Look what I'm doing
There's
right here.
no reason why you should have won that fight.
No, yeah. There's no reason why we should have, but I got a fat shatter, dude. I die. Clue immediately capitalizes. Good job. We didn't stop the res, which we really need to do because that just makes things so much easier. And Baptiste is here. Aqua gets Baptiste. And
Usually good at doing that,
how
but
the hell
like.
did he get from?
Don't jump as much.
Oh, Blizzard.
Aqua.
Yeah. Aqua.
Oh yeah.
Don't jump
Wait,
as much. It's easier to track you.
Think about it this way, all right? So when you're strafing normally, right? When you're hitting AD, right? It's ambiguous. You're on the ground. You can change it up at any point in time, like forever. Okay? So it's ambiguous. No one knows where you're gonna go. When you jump,
Yeah, when you're jumping, you can't move in the air.
Well,
You're
one,
set,
you're
momentum.
you're stuck in the air. Two, as people know your speed, they know the arc. So as long as they've played the game before, they know where you're gonna land and they know where your head's gonna be. Therefore, headshot, you're dead. Never like.
Yeah.
I jump a lot. It's a tank. All right.
This is where you gotta spectate your homie.
Yeah. This is just honestly where everyone should just stop jumping as often.
A lot of the times
Jumping
I hold
itself
up on
is
the
not a
right.
problem, but using the jumps well is where it kind of comes into play.
Wait, I want. So right here I held down here, but usually I hold on the right.
That was
back,
so
like on
sneaky.
the building.
Yeah.
Explode, I need
that
that
was such a
analysis.
good pick. Honestly, that was such a good pick, and after map 1, that just really turned the tide of momentum because it was domination. What the fuck?
Hey, can you what's the
fuck?
spectate me?
What the?
What?
What the?
What?
What? Okay.
Yeah. Dude,
Yeah,
this
can
is
you
good.
spectate
This
me?
entire fight is really good because we're just focusing.
Did you see how I killed that Mercy?
No,
dude?
yeah.
Did you see how I freaking killed that?
Alright, no, but just saying this entire fight was really awesome. I'm just gonna go back to try to get rid of it. Is it gonna stay? That's gonna make it a bit harder.
I think we might just have to reload the.
Yeah, it's okay.
replay.
I'll do it after. We know it's not real.
Hey, spectate that Genji Reinhardt. I think this was after. For
You
Yeah,
should
this was
take the
after.
Junkrat, to be honest.
it's whatever. It's whatever.
This is before.
I think second point. Oh, was it?
No, because it was second push. First push.
I always put my
we
trap up there,
absolutely
'cause-
screwed them.
Because Hanzo's and Genji's stuff like to climb up there, and I just trap them every time. And
All right, Mika, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now, and I'm gonna say it on stream so that way you and Oni can see. You guys are very good at Lucio, but in all honesty, no one's fucking perfect. You both have things to work on. I'm not gonna ding you on being good. I'm just saying that as a team, there are things we can work on to get even better. The only reason why Aqua is a better team player is just because he sticks with the team and he sticks with the fight. You are better at getting picks, which is an equally powerful trait. If you were to combine both, then you'd be literally unstoppable, and you would be on a pro team. I can tell you both right now. But until you guys do that, neither of you is going to be on something like actual NYXL or like even FaZe or like anything like that. We just need to work on ironing these things out. Yeah, no, but in all honesty, if we were to work on that, that'd be awesome. Also, Clue, I love your trap, but in all honesty, if you put it like right here, like right where this wood is, as soon as he
yeah,
in,
I
he gets
noticed
trapped.
that.
Yeah.
I was just too
Yeah.
scared to go over there.
Exactly, right? But no, in all honesty, you guys are really good at Lucios. I want to just make that clear. You guys are really good at what you do. But also at the same time, at the same time, there's stuff you guys need to work on. And on this map, Mika is playing awesome. He's healing, he's staying with the team, he's doing exactly and being exactly where he needs to be and how he needs to do it. On the last couple maps, he wasn't exactly doing that. We really came together on this map, and this was fine. Like, we actually did really well. Like, even though we lost this, or Did we lose this? I don't even know.
No, you guys lost
No.
this fight. It was messy.
No,
You
we
guys
won this
could've
fight.
won.
We lost the
won
next
this
one.
fight.
Oh,
One
right,
thing I
we
would
lost
say
the
about-
next one. Right.
One
We
thing I
barely
would
won
say
this. We
about
won this by the
Miko
skin
on
of
this
our
first
teeth.
point.
No, we did lose this. Alright, right
They-
there, right there.
You did
You
lose
should
this.
not have ult. No ult. There's as soon as you're down to 3 people on defense like this, alright? And you know they're respawning. Offense has shorter respawns, so the key is defend as long as you can, do not ult. And then as soon as you burn as much time as possible, don't go out and push out with another group, just reset like we did in here.
By the way, one thing that I noticed that Miko was doing on the first
And
point.
Oni, he was not drunk. And if he was, then oh well. Doesn't matter. You knew this game was coming. I scheduled it a freaking 8 days in advance. It is on you to put out your best if you're going to come to these games. We won them, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't be here with your A game.
Oni's
What
on
I
our
missed?
team.
No,
he's
not.
watching the stream. He's watching the feedback. Which
Yeah.
is all
One
well and
thing-
good. I am totally all for outside input, but also at the same time, don't be stupid about it. That was very good. That dash.
He wasn't
really
wall
good.
riding, you know, like
Yeah, this is a very good engage. Well, no, he doesn't have to wall ride in this situation because
no, not in
there's
this one. I'm talking about in the
guys.
first point.
Look at the title.
Oh yeah,
Like-
well no, first point was just kind of bad in general.
We don't
Clue.
really need the tire, but
The tire. You could have saved the tire.
Can you spectate that? I mean,
yeah, but the
Yeah,
3K.
can you,
though,
can
but
you
the
go through that
3K.
blade again? Actually, I kind of want to see that.
But I like the tire.
I feel like I could've
though,
done
it
way
was
better.
2K.
Oh,
It
this
was
is
cool,
right
but
before
it-
your thing. All right, F5. All right.
Yeah, we didn't need the tire, but I wanted the 3K, so I just did it.
Alright, that dash sucked. If you didn't go
Yeah.
against the wall, you would have probably been a little bit better off, but that was fine. Yeah, the tire was a little excessive because it was a 4, and then your sensitivity is too high, Aqua.
Yeah.
yeah.
It did turn
The
down
thing
your
is, I like high sensitivity.
It's triggering me watching. Your sensitivity is
No,
way
okay,
too high.
okay, no, but
What
here's
is
the
it at
thing.
right now? What is it at right now?
You could have gone
No, wait.
It's probably
shh,
like 15. I need to put it down to 14.
No,
He also
no,
way-
go,
way-
go at
way
least,
more.
At least go to 9. At least go to
Aqua
9.
doesn't use a mouse pad, by the way. He uses wood.
At least
I
go
don't.
to
I don't
9,
like
though.
using mouse pads.
No, but at least go to 9. That's fine. Just go to 9. 9 would be way better on your Genji. If you find it's too slow, for you to be accurate, go a little higher. But 14 is way too high as well.
I think I only died twice this game.
Yeah, I only died twice this game as well. Oh no, because it only records for offense, defense. Also, for people who... And Oni, I already know how. You don't need to. And 2, Mika, just because you played bad one day or you didn't play exactly how you should one day does not mean you're gonna get dropped. We're all improving. I'm just doing this so we can all see how everyone went wrong.
I think we need to work on comms for them as well.
Yes, comms, we get way too noisy, way too loud. Essentially what happens is we've gotten really good together and we're getting really comfortable, but 6 people start making callouts because 6 people see different things that are important. So what needs to happen... Also, this was a nice tire. That was nice. I would have gone around the side because supports, but that was honestly... That won us the fight, so it doesn't matter. Because it got one of the tanks and the DPS.
See, if I go around the side, they have more space to kill my tire.
Exactly. Yeah, which is fine.
Yeah.
And as someone who doesn't play Junkrat, totally go for that. I don't know why you do that. I just say I would have gone for that because I'm looking for support kills, and support kills are more valuable. But because you're so consistent about it, and just consistent about getting the picks, and that was a safe tire, I don't have any qualms about it. You know, you got. It's not ideal, but it's close enough to get. It got enough value.
It
got
still
enough
won the
value.
fight for your team.
Exactly.
though.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't doubt that. I said, you know, I would have done this. I would have done this, but you did this. It won us the fight. I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying I would have done something different. I don't know. You know, I'm not a Junkrat main, so I don't know exactly if that's more optimal. I'm just saying. From
Well, I feel like a lot of times
better.
I try and go for like huge repairs, and I try and kill like a bunch of people.
Exactly.
And, like, I
But
should just
no,
go
but
for like
yeah.
1 or 2.
No, exactly. If you get one pick with an ult, it's kind of worth it. especially if that's like a really important target. But if you can get 2 people, that's a worthwhile ult. Like,
I think I got another blade this.
yeah, you did.
Yeah.
If Nano Blade gets 4, it's exactly how much it should be worth, and stuff like that. So like, don't even worry about. And Sigma, as Sigma, my ult is never gonna be able to kill people. Like, I'm never gonna use my ult to kill people. Mine is to soften them up for you guys. So I'm always looking at tanks. So just so you know, that's why I like Sigma, and that's what I'm always going for. Because if you get the 2 tanks, that's so much value. It's way more than if you get all the.
I hate shield meta.
Yep.
You guys got lucky here about how slow they were playing with a dive. And then the monkey dive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you heard comms, we were actually like, what the fuck are they doing? Like, we were actually confused.
Like they were playing dive and they were going center.
Yeah,
and
I missed Lucio there. I should have hit him with my ult. That was so
Guys.
smart though. You're like,
Can I say something?
yeah.
I like the Moira.
Do you see
shield
the
meta.
freaking tracking, dude?
I like having Moiras in the current meta right now because she's one of the only healers who can heal through shields.
Yes, Moira is very powerful.
She's really valuable.
But on most maps, especially on defense like this, Lucio is just not the way to go. Just like, he is one of the best defensive ults, yes, but also at the same time, like, you know, against dive and like, or like, you know, Nano Blade and stuff like that, he's the hero. If they have a Genji, they have an Ana, you go Frog. Otherwise though, because you can't really get ult, or you can't really get worth besides his ult, he's not as worth it as, for say, like a Moira or an Ana, like having just 2 really good healers.
This is definitely one of the top 3 Master Junkrat. Top 3 are Eichenwald, King's Row, and Yana.
So just curious, is like Oni like his best friend? Or
Yes, essentially, yes. And for the record, Oni, I don't care if he was about to leave, alright? Because in all honesty, if he were to throw and leave like that because he can't play Frog, he's obviously not fit for the team. Otherwise, he's fine. I didn't even notice this. Dude, look at this.
Bro, it's the Lucio love triangle right here. Dude, it's the
Everyone's getting
Lucio
so
love
attached to the
triangle.
Dude, it's a Lucio love triangle. Dude, I never noticed that train before.
That's a freaking train?
Yeah.
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 That's a
Oh, that train, okay.
Lucio love triangle,
Okay,
boys.
Oni, that's bullshit because he actually did play something. It's still there! That's not true because he does play other things when I ask him to. The difference is I probably have to ask a little too much. And he's good on other
Yo,
things. He
insane
has so much
shatter.
value. Yeah, he has so
Insane
much
fire
value.
strike.
He has so much value. Yeah. I honestly got lucky here. They boot me into the corner. I got really lucky. I should have died.
I'm probably a better Lucio than Oni, to be honest.
And then Clue got that. That was awesome.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I was
probably a better
contesting
Lucio
the winner of the
than
whole game.
No, what'd you say
Right here.
about Mika? What'd you
Mika?
say?
I didn't say anything about Mika.
What'd you say about the Lucio then?
Oh, I said that I'm probably better Lucio than Oni.
Ooh, I would not say
Low-key.
that. No. There's only one reason for that, and that's just because he gets so much value in his picks. But if you're to stay with the team and like listen to someone who knows exactly what to do team-wise with Lucio, probably you'd get more.
Yeah,
worth
I
it.
used
Because-
to play Lucio a lot.
Yeah. As long as you stay with the team, it's fine. And
Sneaky
Oni,
boys, sneaky boys.
and Oni, don't even get offended because you're really good at getting picks, but it's just not your style to play with the team apparently, from what I've seen. If you want to prove me wrong, frickin' show me then. But otherwise, don't care. This was such a bad attempt for them. It's like, look,
You
look
guys
at
should.
this.
You could.
No, but like, what's the Orisa doing? Why is the shield here? Why is I get the Sigma.
Oh,
but they're not-
I don't know why. I don't know why.
Look at this. Look at how much value I get here.
If I was playing with the team,
Nice
that was a
purple,
massive
nice
purple.
purple.
yeah,
That
like,
was all,
purple?
sick. That was all sick.
And
That was a
then-
massive.
Yep,
purple
and then
there.
look, Shatter on 1, 2.
I was just contesting
I
the
get
Widow
Sigma?
so she can kill her back
No,
up.
I didn't. But Shatter on 2, and the rest are anti.
Did I get so much value spamming up
No,
here, dude?
this tire was too much. We won that. That was too
Yeah.
much.
I mean, it's fine since
Yeah,
you
we,
guys.
it's fine.
It was
no,
last
yeah.
fight.
I know
but-
it's last fight. I'm not taking it in mind. I'm just saying, in all honesty, it just in a real game we shouldn't have done that. Like if there was more time, we shouldn't have.
My birthday?
like
Do you mean the
point.
player or
I don't know who that is.
birthday?
Either way,
The
Oni,
player?
it doesn't matter because what he brings up is a valid point.
Ready for battle.
To be completely honest, the best Lucio in the league.
Too.
I don't know if he's still in the league, but he's like this insane Red Lucio. I played against him.
Okay, but Reddit Lucio. Okay, but you, Oni, and Mika are like you. Okay, you joke about being Reddit Lucio, but you're actually pretty good about like not being. You like control your urge to be a not Reddit Lucio.
That's
but,
only when I'm in a game with the actual. When I'm not in solo.
Yeah, exactly. But no, but they play Reddit Lucio no matter what. So yeah. We should have lost that. In all honesty, that was so good at the beginning. No, in the
Just
beginning.
look at the Kofi button.
No. I understand
DPS,
that. No, I understand that. But
You lost your
positioning-
main tank,
No,
right?
Yeah, I know we
yes.
should have lost.
From a positioning standpoint, they should have won that because they pushed this up the street really well. I'm backing on the corner. All right, still have 0 health. Still have 0 health because Baptiste is shooting, not healing, which is okay, I guess. But right here, see, they get the res off. We got some picks, and then it just goes bad. Like right there, that could have been really bad, especially because Aqua's up here dealing damage instead of sticking with us. Playing
We don't
Moira,
gotta talk about it.
yeah, playing Moira is playing every freaking healer in the game. If you're not with your team spamming your heal button, you're probably doing it wrong.
Yeah, probably.
Like, as Moira, if you're not out of heroes 24/7 and like you're actually healing people, then you're doing it wrong. Which is fine. You did way too much healing here. That was way too long.
Yeah.
But I mean, I appreciate the effort. That was actually really good. That was just way too long. I would have saved it for like start healing people as Moira when they typically get around 75% as they're taking damage, and you should be okay. And then stop at because it's heal over time actually on Moira because the spray takes time to travel. So unless you're like literally right in their character model.
But remember what we were talking about last night? There's a trick to get more healing back by doing damage. You tap the right click instead of hold it when you're doing damage.
Yeah, my friend told me about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were talking about that a couple days ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that immortality though, that was a fat ass immortality. That was really good. We still lose this, but that immortality is really good. I couldn't get out because hook, but yeah, that was as probably for as many ults as they used, that was as best as we could have made it. Except we used 2 ults. But otherwise, and they were both support ults. We definitely need to coordinate on support ult usage because we've done that a couple times. But then again, it's usually with the not normal roster. Like you know what I'm talking about. You know the roster I mean. But yeah. This was a really good flank. Like here, the dragons were a little excessive. But it got the job done. It really worked, so I can't complain about how much what it really did. Like it worked. I give you that, but it probably
The
was,
hog wall was not needed.
Yeah, that
No,
hog
not at all.
definitely. Yeah, hog definitely wasn't needed. Hanzo got value, so I can't complain. That was actually really like well placed, but that fight was a little excessive, and that's kind of like the theme of like this week is that we're really good, but again we're always excessive with our uses of abilities and ults and stuff like that. That was a bad shield from her, in all honesty. And that anti was insane. Wag should have he got a lot of value because of the immortality, but he should have backed up like way earlier.
Dude, who the hell is this nerf Lucio kid, dude?
Wag should have died there.
Honestly,
Wait.
we should have kept me in.
Also, again, Mika shooting. Please, right click all the time. Right click. And Oni, I get you guys, quote unquote, try to suppress the thing, but coming from someone who's played with you guys, it does not appear that way. And as someone who's played with a Lucio who has like 300 hours and all he does is stick with the team, it really doesn't appear that way. Because I've seen what Lucio can do when he only heals, and I've seen what he does when he's only dive. And there's a really nice middle ground there that's so close for everybody who tries. That was actually a good trade. I like that. That trade was good. And then this fight fell apart. Again, guys, remember, you know, if you look, Reaper's a threat. I get it. Yeah, but as Hog, literally, I get it, but like run away. Like, just focus on another target because it's Hanzo's job to kill him anyway. So, like, you're with Reaper, you're trying to get him before you can get close. Once he's close, if you're a tank, you just can't fight him. He wins because of the healing. So you have to find another way. I like this immortality. This is good. You know, man, we couldn't do much. Dragons were okay, but they had Valk out, so it was excessive. It was useless. Also, kinda good reset. I like the contest, but yeah.
You guys were able to shave off like 40 seconds here, though, weren't you?
Yeah.
No, you got the Reaper ult.
Yes,
That's what you guys got.
I've been focusing on making sure that we know how to contest things like really well, really fast, and knowing when not to contest, because that's so strong. And knowing how to reset when you're like over here and you're losing and stuff like that. So that I'm really proud that we've gotten really good at that. That honestly was a good time to ult. It was just badly placed. It should have been farther up here because it gives the Hanzo an alleyway to shoot down and get heads.
Okay,
Like
while
that-
you're doing this VOD review, I'm gonna just go quickly do something.
All right. That honestly, that was a really good. That got a lot of picks. Lazar should have backed out now because we told him back out, and he's still shooting up here, and then he gets flanked immediately. Remember, there's an open window. Jump towards the team.
Yeah, Lazar's not very smart.
Oof, getting called out, dude. I like that immortality, except it was a little early, which is fine. I know he doesn't play Baptiste a lot, but the basics for him are there. It's just getting him to reinforce that. Same with the Lucio. Yeah, this contest is just insane. This contest is just freaking insane. So he pulls me closer, which was stupid. You should never do that when you're trying to do this kind of stuff.
Yeah, you're just like
and
saying
then
stop the point.
yeah, exactly, right? Like, they would have won if they didn't hook me, if they just body blocked me. But he hooks me and we get the contest. And then this contest in general is just awesome. He hooks again towards point, which is just bad on their part. And then we just consistently are able to get there. I contest for a stupid amount of time. Especially, you probably should have held off. Quack should have held off a little bit from going in. Again, what you want to do is as soon as one person dies, don't touch it yet. Don't touch it yet. And as soon as one person dies, then the next person goes on. So, but as soon as you have 3 people on, everyone just rushes it, and then you just repeat the process. So, it was pretty good. Because at that point, I saw people were coming, and then you just want to get people away from point and apply pressure.
You need to play Hammond more.
I have too many hours on Hammonds.
You never play him in games.
Well,
though.
because we're not a dive team.
Yeah, you guys, your best is probably Ryan Zarya.
Yeah, we're not a dive team, so I can't play Hammond. There's no point. That's why I'm trying to get Clouds or like somebody to learn Sigma, because Sigma Ball, when they're really good, is so powerful right now.
I
This
think
Blizzard,
that Junkrat's
that
a good
Blizzard,
combo.
perfect. Oh my god, I cannot emphasize enough. Like throughout this entire fight, that Blizzard literally saved everything. It hit no one, but the amount of zoning and value it got from just being right next to the truck was amazing. And then
That Mercy stuck around way too long.
Oh no, but she valked for it, and that's, you know, honestly, this is fine. Reaper
I
comes
mean,
in,
And the hog was alive still.
yeah.
she died though, so it wasn't that worth it. I should be looking at the time more though.
Yeah, I think she was gonna try to contest if she was gonna make it.
No,
but-
she was gonna try to
Yeah.
contest, but rather than focusing the Mercy, we're just gonna focus the Hog and get ult off the Hog, which is the right choice, I think, in that case, because he's not getting as
You
much
guys,
because she's using Valk, so because of the time, she's not gonna get any value from ults, versus we are, because we're closer and we're on defense and it's the end of the clock.
plus you guys have no actual long range damage with that comp.
Exactly.
So,
So yeah, well, I mean, I can, but what it requires is me flipping up through this arch and coming up like right here between this to shoot at her, and it's just not worth it. Although if like the hog's in the wrong position, I can ground pound him and just get some really nice knockback off of it. Otherwise, it's just bad. Alright. So we broke them really well. I really like how we did this. Again, Reinzar with me and Clouds is probably our best tank combo. I really want to get like Stormbig and like We Are Zeely, like other people, because if Clouds isn't here, our whole entire team falls apart. Like, because, you know, like we're okay.
No, it's
swapping.
okay. I 1v6.
No, like, yeah, no, like, I understand, but, like, we're really good at swapping to DPS and support, but we have nobody else to swap to tank, so if, like, they aren't here, because they usually aren't, then it's eh.
I play
As long as it's the
Zarya.
weekend, I'm here.
Yeah. Yeah, which is fine. Same with me, I'm just saying, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. That was really nice. That flank, by the way, was so nicely done, especially as I'm keeping them here. That was so good. That was so well. That was, like, support-wise and tank-wise and DPS-wise, the pressure was just made that happen, which was so awesome. That was really well done.
Dude, I'm always surprised at how far Zarya's beam reaches. Like, look at that.
Yeah, and it's getting wider.
Oh, sorry, is getting a nerf. That's not gonna be fun.
No, well, actually, no. I mean, she's getting nerfed damage-wise, and so is Sim, but it's getting easier to hit with.
No, it's getting thinner, isn't it?
No, it's getting wider because they're reducing
I thought it was getting thinner.
I thought it was
No,
getting thinner.
It's getting.
Yeah.
I heard it was getting wider, and it's getting reduced damage. Like, so it's not getting longer, it's getting wider, and it's getting reduced damage.
I thought it was getting like thinner, and the damage was being reduced. Zarya.
Honestly, Zarya's balanced the way she is, though. Because if you don't have
I don't
barrier,
know. I don't know why they're changing her.
No, because if you don't have charge, she's terrible. And
Yeah,
so
she's
she's
fine
literally
right now.
useless.
Yeah,
She's
as
fine
long
right
as-
now, I think.
Yeah, I don't know why they're doing this. They're doing it for like lower level elos where they don't know when to not hold the fucking left click, but she's perfectly fine. That was unfortunate by me. I shouldn't have charged in right hand side. I should have stopped at payload. That was just my fault.
Yeah, honestly, you're bad at the game.
But then again, Reaper ulted, so I don't think it really mattered in the grand scheme of things. Because everyone's dead anyway. That was a nice Sonic, by the way, because it allows us to see everything. That was
I like
really
calling
well.
people
That was
bad.
good. I can tell.
I don't actually mean any of it though. It's just funny.
You know, Oni, I'm gonna really say, as a person, I'm kind of disappointed in you because if you're supposed to be his best friend, why are you trying to knock him down? This is actually really well done, by the way. We just kind of circled the point and took out the targets we needed to. That was good on callouts. I missed my charge, which is sad, but honestly, it's fine. Again, also, healer first, healer first, healer first. Like, you know, besides other important targets, like, especially in the moment, depending on, like, ult charge and stuff, but almost always healer first, because that removes the longevity. You can just win through a war of attrition of just hitting them where you can take hits, they can't, so they have to give up ground. Like, they actually have to lose the fight. Like, they optionally either have to lose it and save time, or lose time and fight it to contest.
But wait, look what's happening right here. Our Reinhardt is the one that's pushing Cardi. Granted, our Ana was dead, but still somebody else gets taken.
Also, I just would like to address this. Oni, I'm not getting mad at him. Not once am I mad. I'm simply commenting on the fact that there are things to get to improve. Not once did I scream at him. Not once did I get mad at him. Only did I call out. Yeah, what do I get intense in the moment? Yes. But was I at all angry with his performance? Especially since he contacted me before and said, yeah, I'm drunk, but kinda not really. No. But also at the same time,
I'm
drunk or
back.
not, these are things that he needs to work on in the first place anyway. And these are things that you, as a Lucio, should probably work on anyway. Because I've seen your Lucio. This is really nice here. That literal, like, diamond the heroes right there, that's a super strong position. Also, that was really good. We popped in mortality. That was a really good focus. We go here. Again, this Reaper is somewhere. I don't know where he is. There he is. So again, Hanzo, when you're alive and you have nothing else better to shoot, like and you're trying to get positioning on them, if you see the Reaper, always focus the Reaper. Reaper first. Reaper
Hanzo
first.
died to the Reaper.
Exactly. No, like I
Yeah.
understand, and I'm fine, you know. But remember, he can't teleport unless he has unless he's super close. Like he's very short range hero. That deflect, by the way, was awesome. But otherwise, like he can't do anything. That grab actually got a lot of value because I got the Orisa. That dragon
You guys also
was really good.
got lucky about the Baptiste amplification field. That was in a horrible position.
Yeah, no, in all honesty, it's in a bad spot, right? We just beat what is technically the best in the league if you're to count last season, alright? But it's not because we just straight up outplayed them per se. We're pretty much on the same level because we're making the same kinds of mistakes. We just made less mistakes.
They were also missing their main tank.
Okay, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, well this wasn't even close to the team like
Hey,
last
you
season.
gotta spectate me now.
Honestly, like this wasn't even close to the team that actually won the league.
Hey kid, you gotta spectate me.
That's F5. That's F5. Oh, you mean after you kill the Widow?
No, the sleep on the.
The sleep on the Doomfist.
Oh wait, that's Aqua, not.
I was.
Well,
I
if they were
was
still
aiming.
No,
as
that
good
was
as
Aqua.
they have
I'm
the main
sorry,
thing.
I thought you were it was Lazar talking. Sorry. No, this was
Bro.
stupid, dude.
I was aiming at that Widow.
Yeah, you were aiming at the Widow and you slipped the Doomfist. Oh no, it wasn't this. It was right after this next sleep. This sleep.
Yeah.
Alright, because the Widow's gone. Alright, they're going for the res. You're like, alright. Widow
I
comes
don't
back.
know why I didn't do any animation. Cam. No, the Twitch froze. Twitch. Okay, it's playing. It's playing. I hit the monkey. Okay.
It's alright. I have it recorded. I'll post it on
Perfect. It's
YouTube.
perfect. It's perfect. Oh, dude, that was great. And then I got killed.
And for the record, Oni, I don't need a different coach. To be honest, it's just whether he wants to accept my advice or not. If he doesn't, then obviously he's not fit because he doesn't want to learn and he'll fail. Just like you were getting tired of the game, he'll get tired of it. So it's not my problem.
Ranked is Oni.
I can-
Isn't it like Masters?
I mean, he was Masters, but I don't know what he is now. He was. And people always made the joke that he got carried. I'm not going to make suggestions.
Does Mika have a microphone?
Yes, but he doesn't do it in Discord. He's very quiet. He's also from Quebec, so he also has an accent, just so you guys know. It's not that thick.
Quebec?
Yeah, dude, I love Quebec accents from Quebec. I love French-Canadian accents. They're awesome.
I have a friend that lives in Quebec.
Yeah.
I literally feel like-
Rolled and smoked my dog.
Oh, you know Famous? That she lives in Quebec.
Oh, nice. Alright, that fight by us was kind of bad. I pushed up way too far, but I think I did the charge when people were alive. But either way,
I
that was
honestly
still a
didn't
bad
pay
call.
attention to this game.
I mean, okay, but you weren't in it.
True.
I can't blame you if you don't pay attention, but also at the same time, if you see anything that you think we're doing wrong, totally point it out. I like to explain what I'm thinking in the moment, if I remember it, but also at the same time, most of the points you guys bring up are like, honestly, 100% things I need to work on. Lazar? Also? What the hell was that?
Guys, let the
Also, I got the Baptiste out of pure luck there.
Is this the only game Lazar played?
Actually,
Yeah.
yeah.
He didn't really want to play the game. We were going to put him in, but he didn't want to play the next one.
Yeah,
So
he didn't want to play the next one because like Lazar is doing fine, but he didn't want to play. I get that. I'm totally open to working on that. But yeah, Oni has nothing to do with you becoming a dead. It has to do with what happened right before that. Don't even go.
that Mercy survived.
Yeah, that
Way
Mercy.
too
Honestly,
long.
Nikolai.
That Mercy should have died.
Honestly, Nikolai.
And she shouldn't have gotten that res.
Wait, okay. I can hear fucking somebody's keyboard slapping. 1 second.
Yeah.
Nikolai. One thing you gotta work on is just killing those mercies and stuff, or like supports. It was like before they do anything. Because you're fine once they do stuff and once they get in the fights, but like right there, that Mercy got the res off, and you think she was in beam range? If I remember.
I don't remember.
Oh wait, this is after she died. Okay, it's right about here. So she's coming in. Mercy right here, beam range. You were ton of legend on the Widow, but if you see.
I didn't even know she was there. I didn't know she was there.
See, this is what I'm looking at as the tank. I saw the beam on the from going to the Widow. It's no use hitting the Widow because Mercy has such a high single target healing once she gets started. Just target the Mercy, and then you just instantly kill whoever she was pocketing. Like, because think about it this way: you're really aggressive when you have a pocket, right? So when in the heat of the moment, you don't know when your pocket's gone. So it makes it really easy because they play way too aggressive. You can get the pick. Also, for the record, my favorite thing to do is, as Reinhardt, is honestly go for the charges on these things. Like, I'm always doing that. And also, Oni, it doesn't matter whether you play anymore or not. It's just commenting on what you did when you were playing. That has nothing to do.
Guys, I'm playing against Masters right now. I'm kind of scared.
Dude, don't be.
Don't be.
They're all bad. That's why they're
Yeah,
not
'cause
grandmasters.
Explode-
That's why I'm Masters, dude.
Look, everyone's just.
Hey,
as
it's
good as
me!
everyone else. Yeah.
Khalil.
Guys,
No,
I'm
everyone's just
streaming
good
right
as-
now.
Look, everyone's
Guys,
just as good
come
as
to my
everyone
stream.
else. It's
Come to
just
my
the
stream.
Masters
We're
put
doing
in
a
more time
VOD
than
review.
others.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
bro, one
you're
more
still
game,
doing-
one more game.
Oh, okay. Well, I was barely in the game, so.
Okay, well, you don't have to, though, Oni. Thank you.
Yeah, because I replaced you because you're bad.
Okay, anyway, so,
Okay, dude.
again...
I didn't even hear what Kid said there, to be completely
it's
honest.
Okay. It's fine, it wasn't related. Honestly, this Doomfist got way too much value. We needed to focus him way earlier. Like, look at that! Look at that! I get he was above us and nobody saw it, but, like, also at the same time. Right
I was
here.
calling
But he
him
was
out,
called out
actually.
the
He
whole
got
time.
way too much value right here.
I was calling him out the whole time.
Yeah, I was calling that
Out
too.
of position.
Yeah.
I would have went for the hook on him, honestly.
Yeah. Well, he did. He
I
just
feel
missed
like I
'cause he-
should have
'cause he
been
got- he
spamming there
went up.
more.
That was a really good hook. I like that. But we just kind of lost this fight because of the Doomfist. Like this entire game, we were just struggling to deal with the Doomfist, and as soon as we got his number, the game turned around because he had to swap.
His number?
Yeah, that's an expression. Once we got his number, once we dialed
Like-
in on him, again, they did the same mistake that we did. Everyone stepped off point, so I was just able to contest for like a full 40 seconds because the only ones here are freaking like healers and a baby diva. This entire fight, again, we're just struggling to deal with the Doomfist this entire fight, and I'm here just dying.
I kill him.
Yeah, so by the time I die, Mika's able to get there. I give him props for being able to make that. That was really speed-based. That was awesome, in all honesty. But, yeah.
Best Lucio.
Yeah, as loose. No, even as anyone, making that is really bad. Again, Clue, though, we're like, contest, because ulting is not worth it at this point, because we know they're going to get it already. We're just buying time, right? So it might as well just drop down and just contest that rather than looking for picks. Because also, if you remember, we have ults. Ults are not the issue here. What we're looking for is we're looking for time, and we're trying to make, and by looking for that time, we're going to force them to make mistakes and make plays. So like this Doomfist goes out here, he's in this room, he's always in our team, which is good on him, but also he goes too deep every single time. And so
He also engages with punch every time.
Yes, exactly. And that's really where we started like destroying them. That hook there, by the way, was really well. We called that out to each other. That was really well done. I would have liked it a little bit earlier, but it was fine. I should have died there, honestly. I don't know how I didn't to the bomb. And then this flank is fine. Your death here is fine. You got the Mercy, which is really good. And then this contest also is very good because it allows me to heal and then immediately come back up. Dude, I was at too little HP for too long. I was at under half, like, as soon as we lost point, I was pretty much under half this entire time. This Genji got a lot of value.
Yeah.
I called him out here because I respawned here, and it was just too late.
I think my tires.
No, yeah, but it was just too late. We got a little too aggressive there again. So remember, if we're up and fight, and there's somebody in our backline, don't have everyone peel. 2, don't everyone go forward either. You need 1 or 2 people to just deal with that extra person, and now you're up 2, and now you can just divert all your resources to the front. It just makes so much more of a difference. Because like splitting up in a game like this, or just splitting up in like any military civilization.
Here
is
it
just terrible.
comes.
That was a nice attempt at the rock though, because you almost got that over the shield. That was
Fire in the hole.
that was a really good tire. Like that doing that, especially
Both
in
healers.
mid-fight, Clue, your tires, what I've noticed is that your tires in mid-fight are awesome. Your tires at the beginning of a fight can usually get some value, but your tires whenever you tire towards the end of a fight are always very bad because you always get too aggressive.
I think most of the time it's because I don't realize that the fight is lost.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah. Most of the time you know when the fight's not lost, but like also at the same time, when we're like, is that winnable? If you need to know the tire, just say, is it winnable? And then just be like, I have tire, and then we can just discuss it then and there. This engagement, we forced out so many ults, so I can't even complain that we lost here. Look, we forced out 4
We were just
ults.
bullying them.
4 ults, and they swapped to Reaper, so they didn't have it. So the only one they have by the end of this is Bomb. And then here's just Clue almost taking that away as I speak. This tire was really good.
I think they used Moira ult soon.
No clue. Was it not good?
Insane tire, dude.
Yeah, here and then here's their last ult. So we forced out all their ults in the fight for the cost of tire.
I should have stayed up top again and went down.
Honestly, it was fine, but again, Mercy. If like any healer is shit compared to Mercy. If you kill Mercy, they lose a lot of their healing and they lose the ability to bring someone back. Mercy is
And damage boost.
yeah, and damage boost. Mercy is just such a key player, like as a support. If we don't kill her on time, then that's bad. Again, this Doomfist lives way too long, way too long. But we get him here, so it's okay. Oh wait, no, we don't. This is when he gets out because he had healing. Yeah. He missed that. He honestly missed that. I got really lucky.
Don't we like really struggle on attack or what? I think I'm mixing it up with the
We struggle on
comp
Hollywood.
game we played.
No, we struggle on Hollywood.
Yeah, but I mean I think I'm mixing it up with the comp game we played on Blizzard World. In this.
Yeah, yes. But that's because on Blizzard World we weren't playing our actual roles. So this is fine. And then I'm just gonna go and contest. I see Mika, so I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna back off. And then he backs off. So I kill Reaper, and then I'm gonna go in from this side.
Honestly,
Yeah, that was good.
it would have been fine to give them a little bit more space
Both
there
viewers
instead
again.
of contesting it right away.
Well, we didn't though. If you actually watched the
Yeah.
timer. No. If you actually look, we weren't contesting it for for that entire time. They're pushing. We kill the Reaper. We're just applying pressure on this side. We're not actually dealing damage though. And I get out. I go out. As soon as I hear tire, that's when I roll back.
But you're in the hole. Boom.
Yeah. As soon as I hear tire, that's when I go in. Because
Oh,
if it's
automatic.
good, then
Yeah, okay,
then-
that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, because if it's good, it's a one fight, and if it's bad, then okay, well I just reset with everybody else. What's the problem?
It's good like if you boop them up and then I tire too.
Yeah.
That's really helpful.
Score 0-1.
Oni getting 6 final blows in 4 maps as Lucio is perfectly freaking acceptable. He should be getting that every game as long as he's getting gold healing. Because Lucio can get gold healing. The problem is though that it's just difficult for him to get gold healing because the team has to be grouped. But in a game like this where our team is always grouped, that's not really an issue.
And as far as benching anybody, we kind of can't because nobody shows up to our games.
Yeah.
We only really get 6 people. This is the
Yeah.
one time we had more than 6, and I'm very. This is why I always want more than 6. I don't care if your fucking computer's broken. I have tried to schedule a time with you. Give me that time, I will fix it. I got lucky there because Arissa pulled me back. Honestly, I should have been dead. I should have been so dead there.
And then I just spam up there and they're all dead. So yeah.
That was nice. I didn't realize I hit the Arissa as well. Aqua, you should have died, Aqua. In all honesty,
You're sticking around for way too long.
yeah, Aqua, you were sticking around for too long. As soon as you get, so think of it like Doomfist. Like all dive is the same way. You go in with your movement ability to surprise them. You do as much as you can, and as soon as you have your movement ability, unless there's like a winning fight, you get out. So you stick around for way too long. Also, you're fine because you can just drop down here, and as they follow you, you can just climb back up. So, you know, because you're Genji, so positioning is not as much of an issue for you, and like getting in and out is not as much of an issue. In all
Shit on
honesty,
them.
I'm gonna be a completely 150 billion% honest here. I should not have died this fight. Like, I'm over here, but also we've been talking like for like 12, like like literally 20-30 seconds about go in, and then I say I'm going in, and then everyone takes an additional couple seconds.
It's okay. I killed their whole team.
Yeah, like we won that, but also at the same time, in an actual situation, like against like a real, like especially what was that one team that we had a really hard time with in the scrims?
I forgot who.
Like,
Dallas? No.
No, I think it was NYXL actually, but like them.
No, it was a
or something
blue
like
team.
that. Yeah, but
Oh,
like,
it was GZ.
but yeah. No, it wasn't. GZ is my old
Wait,
team.
it wasn't?
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. But whatever. Anyway, like they actually are very good at capitalizing on our mistakes, and so what we did that entire time is we just gave them openings. What we've done since then is been able to give them less openings, but we're still making them. Like as a main tank, yeah, I should kind of be on load, but also if you guys are fighting up here, I need somebody else on load so I can push up here. Darkness is too aggressive.
Bro.
Darkness is too aggressive here. Because he might have a line of sight from load or from about where load is, and if he doesn't, then Clue shouldn't be up here.
Why is Kid still on the payload?
That's what I'm saying. I can't
Yeah.
payload.
Happens every time.
Look, Clouds
This-
is fine. Clouds is fine. All right, I get him pushing up. He's just looking to bubble people, get charge. All right.
I don't think.
In all honesty, him and Darkness should be swap positions, right?
Yep.
In Darkness is way too aggressive. He should be with load, so way I can either push up or push load with him. Clouds, if Clue's being aggressive, Clouds needs to be the one with him. Mika or whoever's playing Lucio needs to be the one to get Clouds over to Clue because Clue has higher movement speed. Darkness should, if Darkness doesn't have a line of sight from payload or from a place where he can do that, or we're too far up unless it's like King Zero and we're coming around the corner.
I have a question. Why is my
The
tire
tire was good.
non-existent?
The
Yeah,
tire-
why is it non-existent right then though?
No, it wasn't. It's because it's just because of the way I paused it, because of the way it spawns
Okay.
in objects.
Yeah.
I
Like
was
right
gonna
here,
say, 'cause it
nobody's
wasn't
pushing the
there.
payload.
No, nobody's pushing payload because if you look, honestly,
mean-
Aqua should have stayed on. Aqua should have stayed on. But look,
I'm gonna
tire
be,
goes in,
to be
we
completely
get
honest
this,
though.
all right, and then all of a sudden everyone's diving up, so I'm like, okay, I'll engage these two. Somebody should have stayed back because.
But to
we
be
don't need
completely
them.
honest with you though,
Yeah, and then I ended up going back after nobody was pushing it, I think.
in most fights, if we were to do this and like we all committed to it and got the team kill, it would
Do I
have been
go too far up here?
push up
Is that-
without being
Yes.
contested.
Yo, oh no, you're way too far. Well, I mean, you're fine because people are still coming back. But right here, now all three of you are too far up. You're way too far up. You're backpedaling. Good. Aqua, too far deep. Too deep. You're way too deep. All right. So let me just show you why you're too deep. All right. So look, this is their team. All right. You have 1, 2, 3. They're respawning. You have 4 coming out. You have a Mercy coming out. The only time you should be back here is when there's a target you can kill. All right. There is no target you can kill. The target you can kill is right here in their spawn. So, you should probably be more of where Clue is, raining from here. You should probably be from where this sign is, because it's easier to fall back, because it's smaller distance. You can even be down below right here by this column, because you can hit people. You have a nice sight line. You have something to block, and you're visible by the team for healing. Clue is fine here because he's a no sight hero. As long as he stays near this ledge, he's okay. But you are way too deep. You are way too deep. Clue honestly gets too deep right here. He drops down, which is okay because now we're able to.
I was trying to capitalize on the sleep.
Exactly, but we're able to come up and support him. But this is just comes from us playing with each other, and this is why that's so strong and why I want to keep doing that. Because because Clue comes up here, it's too far. Because you don't need line of sight, you don't actually need to come up this far. So, you know, this is fine. You're shooting deep, which is fine. Then you shoot short. You see the sleep. You capitalize on it. But if we weren't ready to jump with you, you would be dead and it would be worthless.
I couldn't push in the tracer. If I just like used a primary on her, she would have been dead.
Exactly.
I could push into her instead for some reason.
No, yeah, I understand what you're saying, but also I'm saying that I'm just saying, like, in all honesty, you shouldn't have done that because we're like the way that our team was. You know, I understand sleeping tracers and you dive, you have to get that sleeping tracer, but also you kind of don't, because look at how close you were to dying.
I did die, I think.
Yeah, you died, right? But look at how close it was to being bad for the entire team. All right, this is where I'm trying to say you're too aggressive. All right, so you get the kill. and you're backing up because of momentum, that wall, bam. If that wall was straight this way, you would have died. No one would have been able to help you. It would have been lost. We couldn't have bladed. We couldn't have ulted. It would have been a lost push because they would have held us, especially with the wall buying time. They could have gotten really good positioning and preventing us from moving in.
I also could just, if I stayed on the high ground, I could
That
just
was a fat
come
blade.
down.
Yeah, the
Got
Can
a
blade.
you
lot of
quickly
value.
analyze that last blade? Mixed with.
Excuse you. This
So, last blade?
You're waiting here too long. All right.
Yeah, you're waiting. Wait,
Look.
Something.
Good job on calling the opportunity and the timing. Good job on calling that. All right. But you're up here. All right.
To be completely honest, that was
Right.
fine. It's
Yeah.
just you should have been shooting at like
yeah, tanks. You don't want
targets.
people to know. You don't want people to know. Shoot at these guys. Shoot at those tanks. Right? You're up here. Make use of it. Get damage in because it makes us. It makes them easier to kill. It gives us more ability to kill people and do other things like that. Because if you had done that, you know, in an ideal scenario, Clue might not have died or this might not have happened. It was a totally fine game on its own and how we played it. But in all honesty, that's probably how it should have been. But yeah, that's the end of the VOD review.
Dang, this man said, I'm going to bed. Watching Mika makes me sick. Good night. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And Oni, he's not
Pretty
a disgrace.
toxic.
If you're gonna call him a disgrace, then you're honestly a bad friend because he did.
At
really
least
well.
he showed up to the games. I mean,
He's a friend.
Well, he's supposed to be, and that's what they consider each other. So if you're gonna beat him down, then honestly, you're probably one of the worst people I've ever met. He did play well because, you know, he was drunk. You know, I'll give him props for playing well, playing drunk. But also at the same time, he played and he listened to us and he worked with us. As if you're playing bad, as long as you work and listen to your team, then it doesn't matter how bad you're playing. You're playing good. And picks aren't everything. That's why you're a badass. That's why you're a bad Lucio, and that's why you're bad as a player. Because picks are nothing. Picks are literally nothing.
Only
We
picks
almost won
one
one of our games with 0 picks. We were complaining one game today, not having any picks. We got 37 was bronze, alright? But that first part of the map, we didn't get a single freaking pick that first round, and we still pushed load to the end pretty much. Like we had we had 0 picks, but we still pushed the load. That's what pressure and that's what teamwork does. You don't need picks. Picks are completely useless. It's just about like people don't want to die. You use that to your advantage. You know, that's all that stuff is good. But picks are useless. They serve no purpose in this game. It's just an instant reward for people that don't know what they're doing.
So what we doing now?
Nothing. I'm stopping my recording.